turns gold, and the oily skin maintains its gelatinous sheen.
Oh, I've never seen anything like this. This is actually a thick layer of fat between the skin and the protein.
The meat is on the outside, but the blubber, it's in the middle.
Like me.
No, like an Oreo.
Wait, what?
The cream in the Oreo, the good side.
Okay, yeah. That is rich.
Oh,
Pure fish fat.
it has a very strong aroma to it. Almost like ammonia.
You got mainly omega-3s.
Yes, omega-3s.
When you look at it at first, you see those brown, crisped up edges and you think, oh, this looks like a nice seared filet. And as soon as you start chomping down on that fat, it kind of turns into a fish oil right in your mouth.
The creamy flavor inside your mouth is amazing.
I thought the filet was just gonna be a little appetizer, but this is one of the more unique fish I've ever tried. From there, we have the milkfish intestines. The most powerful tasting preparation is this, the boiled milkfish organs. Oh my God, it's like a pasta nightmare.
Different parts of the organ, they have different texture. People usually go with the intestine first.
I know we could dip it in soy sauce, but what if we didn't? Should we give it a shot?
Yes.
Thank you for being a willing participant. Cheers.
I think I tasted what the fish ate last week.
And that's how you know it's fresh. It's not a strong, pungent flavor. It is fatty, it's soft.
It's somewhat biley.
Next, we go with the liver.
So the liver is a more prominent organ. It's pretty big.
I'm gonna drown my liver in soy sauce.
The foie gras of the sea.
Taking words right out of my mouth.
Okay, you say it.
The foie gras of the sea.
Nice. Sounds even better.
The liver is creamy, it's irony, it's delicious.
I like it a lot, especially with a little bit of salt from that soy sauce. It gives it a little boost. It's really nice.
After the liver goes to the stomach.
So right here, Calvin, we have the rest of the digestive tract.
Cheers. Texture-wise, I like it. It gives you something to bite into. Once you bite into it, it almost gushes in your mouth.
It was a combination of loose, fatty bits around the organs, and then some of those organs were really chewy. It had the same sensation as a gizzard, but much smaller. I gotta say, this is a food that is deeply misunderstood. As you give it a kiss of salty soy sauce, it reveals new flavors and textures that you can't find in an ordinary fish fillet.
People basically eat every part of the milkfish. They actually say the whole milkfish is precious.
I bet you your mother said you were precious when you were growing up too.
Yeah, of course, I'm precious.
Are you guys having a moment?
Do you mind?
Food number 2, done. On to the next one. And this one is a doozy. I'm talking about tofu that is stinky.
Why are we eating rotten tofu?
Yeah, why are we eating rotten tofu again?
We're heading to the source of Taiwan's most infamous smell. Forget the bland, neutral-smelling tofu you've seen before. We're hunting down stinky tofu, a food defined by its level of decay. Right here is the fermentation room, where fresh tofu blocks are left to rot.
Calvin, welcome to the fermentation room. Everyone. Don't you feel relaxed?
I feel my blood pressure boiling. I don't know what napalm smells like, but my eyes right now are starting to water.
This place is intense. It smells like excrement from a large mammal.
But there's something even deeper than that smell. It's like athlete's foot between the toe, not just the outside of it.
This is Wong's Stinky Tofu, a family-run factory that's perfected its 50-year-old recipe. And now, the owner, Mr. Wong, is about to show us the source of that stink.
Can you tell us a little bit more about how this room works?
用蔬菜下去发酵。
So the whole magic actually lies in the brines. Just come with fresh tofu and dip it inside the brine over here.
What is a brine?
就是那个跟酒一样，
So it's a similar idea of alcohol. The longer you let the brine sit, it will provide a stronger flavor. The brine you're saying over there is more than 50 years.
There may still be bacteria from that brine that are 50 years old. Is that right?
Yes, exactly.
Wow. So we're gonna be eating stinky tofu that has bacteria that's older than you, Calvin. Woo!
Welcome
Wow.
to Taiwan.
I burnt out the front part of my cerebellum.
I can see the color red now.
Wait, what?
When you actually get your nose to the brine itself, it smells like vanilla.
Oh, interesting. You can just eat the brine if you want to. Is that right?
对呀，
Do that again. I don't trust you.
How's it taste?
甜甜的啊，香香的。
It's salty and good.
Why don't you give it a shot?
Me give it now. Oh my god.
你看，甜甜的啊，香香的。
Yeah, this is the taste of stinky tofu.
I thought he was gonna say it tastes like chocolate.
Why is it warm and why is it so viscous? Oh God, I don't want to be disrespectful to him.
Then don't say anything. From here, we are gonna head to the tofu restaurant. You ready?
Well, you forced me to stick my finger inside and try, and right now you are not trying that.
Are you talking to me right now or your uncle? I'll give it a shot, and I think I'm gonna like it. All right, I'm in there. It is warm. Cheers. Oh, the smell in this room is actually more offensive than the taste of that. The consistency is like saliva. It does taste like fermented vegetables, but nothing offensive.
But before the stink, there is the tofu. Making the tofu begins with high-quality soybeans, soaked in water for about 10 hours to soften up. Once drained, a powerful vacuum sucks the beans into a machine where they're steamed and ground into a thick, raw pulp. This ground slurry is then pumped into a large boiler. After cooking, raw soy milk is extracted and moves to the next crucial stage. A coagulant, in this case food-grade gypsum, is added to the warm soy milk. The mixture is left to set for just 10 minutes, transforming the liquid into a soft, delicate curd. This newly formed tofu is then carefully ladled into molds and lined with cloth. The molds are stacked, ready to be pressed. A large press descends, squeezing the stacks for 40 minutes, removing all the excess moisture and compacting the curds into dense, firm bricks. Finally, the large blocks are sliced into perfect personal-sized tofu squares, destined for one final step: the brine.
The brine is actually all made from a mixture of different vegetables inside. Let the fermentation happen a little bit. They will actually add different vegetables according to the time as well.
The tofu is now ready to be baptized in the funk. The clean, white blocks are submerged in the heart of the operation: the brine.
What is it about the flavor of sticky tofu that is so memorable?
就是臭。
Stinkiness.
Right to the point.
Right now, he's not used to eating normal tofu anymore. He only wants the stinky one.
Here, for the next 8 hours, an army of ancient bacteria will break down the proteins, infusing the tofu with its signature room-clearing stink. After its brine bath, it can be refrigerated for another 24 hours to deepen the flavor before shipping out.
Does the smell and the taste correlate to one another?
没有，都一样。
Yes, it's stinky at the same time and it's good at the same time.
Okay, great. Have fun. I'm out of here.
After escaping the fermentation room, we've come to a local eatery, where they take the factory's tofu and transform it into a bubbling hot pot. The stinky tofu is simmered in a rich chicken stock, and if this all wasn't wild enough, there are duck blood cubes tossed in too.
We have a few different levels of experience to try here. We should start with that broth, the liquid stinky tofu. All right, let's give it a shot.